Moving on, until 3 years ago, nobody would have believed that Unicommerce could have had such a successful listing. That's the word coming in from Kunal Bahl, the co-founder of Snapdeal. Speaking to Shereen Bhan in an exclusive conversation on Young Turks Reloaded, Kunal Bahl spoke about the learnings from Snapdeal and how they applied it to build Unicommerce into a successful venture. Take a look.
2023 and 2024 in terms of IPOs and in terms of exit options becoming much more of a reality, and many of the companies that you backed, I mean, when is your IPO coming, by the way? But, you know, many of the companies that you backed have IPO'd, Kunal.
Yeah, so, I mean, not only backed, but built, right? So Unicommerce, which is also part of our group, oftentimes, you know, Snapdeal hogs all the headlines, clearly, right? And you know, our Unicommerce, which is obviously a B2B software business, and actually the first SaaS company to list in India.
Yes.
We had acquired this business in 2015, primarily to run the software for Snapdeal's warehouses. And before we knew, over the next few years, we realized that many other brands and platforms wanted the same software, so we started selling it. To fast forward 7-8 years, now it's a listed company, right? So I feel that there's such a big learning in that. I can tell you nobody would ever put their money on the thought even won't occur to them maybe 3 years ago or 2 years ago that Unicommerce would get listed, right? And have a very successful listing. At the time when it listed in August 2024, it was, I think, the second most subscribed IPO of 2024. In the end, if you build a profitable business that maybe is not growing at 100%, 300% a year, but it's compounding year on year, eventually you will be able to access the public markets. Because venture capitalists oftentimes will push companies. We have seen that also. We have experienced that also. They'll push companies to grow very fast.
At the cost of everything else.
Right. We have raised zero primary capital to build Unicommerce. Zero. We never raised a single rupee of primary capital. So it is doable. It can be done, and hopefully it serves as an inspiration to other founders. That, you know, don't go for this growth at any cost. We have been there and we feel that it's not the right thing to do.
On that note, it is time for us to head into a short break. But coming up next, Uber India surpasses 1 million drivers on its platform, making India the third country to hit this milestone. A special conversation with Uber India's president on the other side. Stay tuned.